What's up, everybody? Welcome to Diamond Owl Studios, your new favorite place for reactions. I'm your host, Paper Chase.
And it's the one and only Diamond Don Juan. We are back with another reaction just for you.
That's right. We are Tell them what's going on, Don.
So we're doing a reaction to Tool's Schism.
Okay.
Are you familiar with the song at all?
None at all. Never heard it.
It's recognizable to me. Like, I've heard this. I can't say that I really know the song, though, so we're going to give it a good listen today, see what we pick up on.
Cool.
I've never been, like, the biggest fan of rock music. We said it before, but, like, I guess this is considered metal.
Yeah, I don't know. We just listened to Tool.
Not that we have to put it in a little box to define it, but just saying, this wasn't my common music that I would listen to, so I'm not super familiar with it, and I'm super excited just to see, what it is that I've been missing. I know people love Tool. Like, people are obsessed. I've heard, many people say it's like one of the greatest bands ever, that their music is like so methodical and thought out, and they use mathematics and all this, crazy stuff to write their music. The Danny Carey is up there as one of the best drummers of all time.
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely highly regarded. And we
Mm-hmm.
listened to Sober, and it was a good song, but I feel like we didn't really, we haven't discovered enough Tool yet.
Okay, so here we are.
Together,
on
two
that journey.
fools listening to Tool.
Exactly. Couple of tools listening to Tool. It's right there for you.
A stud and a fool listening to Tool.
A stud and a fool?
Yeah.
You're a stud?
That's what they say. That's what people say in our comments. They say Chase is a stud, and
that's
and
nice.
Diamond Don Wannabe is such a tool or a fool. All right, let's get into it, guys. Damn, this video's wild, first off.
Yeah.
Like, what is... I feel like, it makes me feel kind of weird.
I don't like the visuals. I don't. I mean, it's so disturbing to me.
Yeah, it is.
It just, honestly, this is one of the reasons why I think I never got into them, is that their music videos just like, they make my skin crawl.
Mhm. I mean, and I love the song too. Like that's the thing. It's like, and I feel like the song has nothing to do with the video, or maybe they're just kind of like, because it's definitely like a breakup song, like a love
Mhm.
song, or just not working out.
Well, even the title, Schism, means like a split.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, there's so much that's going
Well, then
on.
yeah, he says he's like, we just can't communicate.
Mhm.
Like yeah. I mean, but what's going on with the video? It's like taking me away from the song a little bit.
That, and I think I did this reaction with Black Pegasus, and I had the same, feeling. It's almost like I want to close my eyes so I can just listen to the song
Mm.
and just like, catch it. But then there, this is obviously a part of, their whole world, is like their videos are like nothing else that I've ever seen.
Right.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like in a world all of its own. It's kind of interesting because, like, I think on the last one that we did, I was talking about like their cover art, and they did have Alex Gray, who's like this psychedelic, like
Mhm. I
very,
know Alex Gray.
yeah, DMT-esque, which
Mhm.
like was before DMT was, popular. So just that in of itself is just interesting, because I didn't even, connect the dots until I started thinking about it. I was like, holy shit, I think they had Alex Gray like long before, people even knew what DMT was, or,
Mhm.
were even talking about it on like Rogan, and it became popularized. They had, that art and their artwork. They also had, I believe, like H.R. Geiger, which I don't know if you're familiar with him.
Mm-mm.
He's the dude who designed like Alien.
Oh, okay.
So like all the xenomorphs, like the alien, like it came from his artwork.
Damn, that's cool. I
Yeah,
didn't
and
know
then
that.
even like thinking about like the movie Prometheus, like I don't know if you saw that, but it's
Mm-mm.
like you have the engineers were basically the ones that created the alien, and
Mm.
they kind of remind me. They're like these white, like, characters with these black eyes.
Do you think it was inspired by that at all?
I don't know, because this came out before like Prometheus. So like
Mm.
that's interesting if like, the director took that as inspiration for, like, I don't know. You know what I mean?
Mm.
I'm wondering where
Interesting.
that kind of falls in. But regardless, they have this interesting like musical dynamic that's blended with the visuals. So yeah, it's an interesting like, conglomeration, because I agree with you. Like, I'm enjoying the song, but also it's kind of distracting.
Yeah,
You know
a
what I
little
mean?
bit, a little bit. But let's get back into it. Visuals are crazy, bro. I really do love the song, though. That's the thing. The song is really good.
So the other thing that's very interesting about the song is that its time signature and its time pattern is like a 5/8
Mm-hmm.
time pattern, and then like a 7/8 time pattern.
It's like offbeat, but it works.
Well, so yeah, so that's what's interesting is that like most pop music is just 4/4 time
Mm,
signature, right? And so by doing that, split where it's like a 5/8 and then a 7/8, it's like time signature. It's almost like in the theme of the schism. Like
mm,
you have this one, time signature
mm-hmm.
and then a different time signature, like all blended into one song.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it's like a split where they're not on the same
Did you come up with that yourself?
frequency. Of course not. This motherfucker.
I'm like, all right, all right, all right. No, I like that though.
No,
That's
what's interesting is that I've been like looking up like different drum patterns and stuff like that and just like kind of getting more into the actual creation of music. And so I remember like a couple months back that I was like looking up, I think it was just in regard to like another reaction that we did. And I was like, what's different about this song? Cause like I could just hear that there's something different. And so I was like looking it up, like what other songs like have this like off like pattern. And this is one of the things that came up. It
I
was
know like Sleep Token does that a lot with their music.
yes. So,
Which honestly, I feel like I could see a lot of similarities. Maybe not like in the actual music and sound, but for, like
Yeah.
Tool and Sleep Token, like especially like their fan bases, I feel like are super passionate about them. Yeah.
So yeah, and that's why I think people love them so much is because you have like your standard format that everybody follows. It's just like, your 4/4, time signature. That's just, that's just what everybody
It's
does across
universal,
like
yeah.
country, rock, EDM, pop music. It's all on that time signature. And then, a band like this goes like, hey, how can we switch this up and do it, differently? And then in the way that they like put the song together being like a schism, I just think that's pretty brilliant, pretty interesting musical choice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's see here. I almost hit.
Damn, the drums were nasty on that.
Yeah. And even just the end part where he's like, chanting over and over again, I know the pieces fit.
yeah.
I know the pieces fit. I think
Like we belong together.
yes, exactly.
Not me and you specifically, but I'm saying
Don't ever do that again. I know the way that you said that. Look me dead in the eyes. We belong together.
But I meant like, that's like he's right.
Hey, just because the pieces fit doesn't mean that we should be trying to fit them. Okay, don't ever look at me like that again.
I do fit very nicely in you, but I mean, no, but yeah, what he's saying, and then like just the whole meaning behind the song, because like there's literally I've had that exact situation with somebody before where it's like,
yeah, absolutely,
we're perfect together, but like something happened where we were divided at such a core level that like we're never going to be able to communicate properly. We're never going to be able to, get back with each other. And yeah, I mean, that's what this song is about.
And at the same time, like we fit perfectly together, and it's just like such a heartbreaking and disastrous like moment when you're at that point and you realize like, even though we like fit perfectly together, we just can never come back together.
Ever. Yeah. And I like that the end of the song kind of just having that like the two I'm gonna say monsters just to make it clear, but like like kind of form into each other in this disgusting like
blob
that just does not work. But it's like,
and that's where like the video kind of makes sense because it's like we've probably both been ugly. We probably both have these monstrous things that we've done. So
but what was the little creatures jumping out of him and biting him and stuff like that? Was that?
I mean, I don't know. This is just like nightmare fuel to me. I'm sorry, but like the video just disturbs me. Like it gets under my skin.
It's very unsettling. Very unsettling.
Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one. I'm sure there's people out there that, I love the video, and you should seek help.
We saw there was a lot of comments that basically did say, listen to the song without the video first.
Okay.
A lot of people said that.
Why didn't we do that?
I don't know. This one just popped up and it looked good. It was good.
It was good.
It was good.
But it does add a distracting element for me personally. Like I'm definitely getting like Hellraiser vibes, Nightmare Fuel vibes.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm glad this isn't late and this isn't the last reaction that we're doing before.
That's true.
I go to bed. Let me just put it that way.
True.
All right.
Well, thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like. And if you want to join us on the journey of discovering new music, awesome music like this, and everything in between, hit that subscribe button.
Let us know what we need to react to next. So one of the ones, I think it's Numa. I've never heard it at all.
Okay. And I see Stink Fist right there.
Yeah. So
it's a wild name.
It is a wild name. So Numa apparently is like a good representation of just Danny Carey's drumming.
Okay.
So we may have to do that because, again, I keep hearing that he's one of the best ever.
The drumming in this song at the end there especially
it's incredible.
Was fantastic.
So let us know in the comments, what should we react to next to get a taste and a vibe of the full glory of Tool.
That's right. Thanks for watching, guys.
We'll see you on the next one.
Peace.